always loved food. In fact, I used to be a little bit of a chubby kid, be honest with you. And I have the stretch marks to prove it. No, it's gross. And I have them like all over the place, and I have like 3 on my shoulder, so if like being a fat kid was like being in the army, I'm kind of like a sergeant. And I can see my penis now, which is like my purple heart. But you always have a problem when you're a little bit bigger because you sweat at the most mundane of things. Like I used to sweat all the time when just playing video games, and it's terrible. And I had this really long curly hair, and it was really matted down. I looked like I smelled like old ham. That's the best way I can put it. And actually, that leads me into a bit of product placement. You know, I'd have to say I'm not a big fan of Axe for body wash because women don't flock to you like they're seagulls. I'm not a big fan of Old Spice because it doesn't turn you into a magical black man. But I've had to say, since I started using Irish Spring, I have had the overwhelming urge to binge drink and beat my wife. It's okay, guys. I'm not really married. It's perfectly fine. So, I was driving the other day with my imaginary wife, and we passed by the Allstate office, and they have one of those ticker things, you know, that tells you the time and the weather and all that stuff. And the thing that they had going across for a note was, "We sell insurance." Who knew? What a novel idea, Allstate. I had no idea you sold car insurance or life insurance or whatever you sell from the guy on the commercials. You know, I thought you sold sandwiches. It's just the craziest thing. You have the guy coming on there like, "Allstate, we have good ham." And I was thinking about, you know, like Allstate and car insurance and all that, and I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of people who like to brag about their cars or anything like that. Anybody with me on that? And I just can't stand the people that brag about it. You know, if people came back from the 1600s and saw the cars that we had today, their heads would explode from confasement. Don't know what confasement is? Well, it's not a combination of comfort and amazement, which what you get when you sit in the lazy boy. It's a combination of confusion and amazement. It's so crazy. They would come back and they'd see these cars, and they see this thing that's just so beautiful, they can't comprehend it. They probably kill themselves because it's something, you're never going to see something that beautiful again. I mean, have you ever seen something so beautiful you want to kill yourself? No, because modern art is doo-doo. Trying to keep it PG-13 up here. And so, you know, these people come back from the 1600s and they see all these marvelous things, these machines, and they ask us, "Sir, how does your magical steed not produce any excrement?" Well, to be fair, it actually produces a lot of harmful things that go into the atmosphere and is killing millions and billions of organisms every year. Billions? What are billions? You've got to understand, people in the 1600s, they weren't very good at math. They don't understand the concept of billions any more than they understand the concept of soap. Okay, I would like to leave you guys on this one little note. We are, most of us, college students here, correct? Okay, I'm not in the wrong place, that's just it. So, if you're not African American, don't take an African American studies class because, stay with me here, it's very awkward sitting in a class where everything is your fault.